Ever thought about how you can earn money in a week through paid surveys? Well, it's time to put those thoughts into action. In our ever-evolving world, having an extra income stream is not only useful, but necessary. One such avenue is through paid surveys, a viable and practical option for many. This method is not about getting rich quick, but rather about earning some extra cash in a simple and manageable way. So, are you ready? Join us as we explore the simple, easy-to-follow steps to earn money through paid surveys. First things first, it's essential to understand what paid surveys are. Imagine having a conversation with a company about your experiences, preferences, and opinions. Now imagine that company paying you for that conversation. That's essentially what paid surveys are. Companies big and small are eager to understand what consumers like you and I think. They want to know how we feel about their products, what improvements we'd suggest, or even what we think of their competitors. This information is valuable to them because it helps shape their business decisions, from product development to marketing strategies. So, how does this process work? It's quite simple, actually. You sign up on a survey platform, fill out your profile, and start receiving survey invitations. The surveys typically consist of a series of questions, and you simply answer them based on your own experiences and opinions. Once you complete a survey, you receive a reward, usually in the form of cash, gift cards, or points that can be redeemed for various items. Now you might be wondering, is this too good to be true? It's a common myth that paid surveys are a scam or a get-rich-quick scheme. But the truth is, while you won't become a millionaire from taking surveys, they can provide a nice little income boost. Companies genuinely value consumer feedback and are willing to pay for it. However, it's crucial to be aware of potential scams and only sign up for legitimate, reputable survey sites. Another common myth is that paid surveys are only for certain demographics. The truth is, companies need feedback from a wide range of consumers, so whether you're a college student, a stay-at-home parent, a retiree, or anyone in between, your opinion matters. Remember, your time is valuable, and so is your opinion. So why not get paid for sharing your thoughts? Now that you understand what paid surveys are, let's dive into how you can get started. The internet teems with paid survey sites, but not all are legitimate. We're here to help you navigate this sea of opportunities and avoid the pitfalls. First, let's talk about site security. It's crucial to ensure that the site you're considering is secure. Look at the URL of the website. Does it start with HTTPS? That stands for secure. Sites with HTTP are not secure, and any information you provide on these sites may potentially be at risk. So, let's stick to the HTTPS ones, alright? Next, let's talk about the power of reviews. Just like you wouldn't buy a new gadget without checking its reviews, don't sign up for a paid survey site without reading about other users' experiences. Look for reviews on independent platforms like Trustpilot, Reddit, or even Facebook. If the majority of the reviews are positive and the site has been around for a few years, that's generally a good sign, but don't stop there. Dive a little deeper. Look for reviews that mention successful payouts. Remember, the end goal here is to earn some money, not just fill out surveys for the fun of it. If a site has a history of not paying its users or making the payout process overly complicated, it's probably best to steer clear. Finally, look for clear payout information on the survey site itself. Legitimate sites will provide clear details about how much you can expect to earn per survey, how often they pay, and what payment methods they offer. If this information is vague, missing, or buried in fine print, consider it a red flag. Remember, finding legitimate paid survey sites is like finding a needle in a haystack. It takes time, patience, and a keen eye for detail. But don't get discouraged. There are plenty of legitimate sites out there, and with these tips, you're well on your way to finding them. With these tips, you can avoid scams and find legitimate paid survey sites. You found some legitimate sites, but how do you sign up? Well, signing up for paid surveys is usually a straightforward process. However, there are a few steps you'll want to be aware of to ensure a smooth experience. Let's dive right in. First up, you'll want to navigate to the site's sign-up page. This is typically easy to find, often labeled as Register, Sign Up, Join Now, or something similar. Clicking on this will lead you to a form you'll need to fill out to create your account. Next, you'll be asked to provide some basic information. This usually includes details such as your name, email address, and sometimes demographic information like your age, gender, and location. Remember, these details help the survey site match you with relevant surveys, so it's essential to be truthful and accurate. Once you've filled out your basic information, you'll typically be asked to create a username and password. Be sure to make your password strong and unique to protect your account. After creating your account, you'll likely need to verify your email address. This usually involves clicking a link sent to your email. This step is crucial as it confirms that your email is valid and that you are the one who signed up for the account. Next, take some time to understand the site's terms and conditions. This is where you'll find information about how the site uses your data, the frequency of surveys, and the site's payment methods and thresholds. It's always wise to know what you're getting into before you start. Finally, you'll need to set up your payment information. Most sites offer several payment options, including bank transfers, PayPal, or gift cards. Choose the method that suits you best, and follow the site's instructions to set it up. And there you have it. You're now signed up and ready to start taking surveys. Remember, the more surveys you take, the more you stand to earn. So, don't hesitate to dive right in and start answering those questions. Once you've signed up, you're ready to start taking surveys. You're signed up and ready to go, but how can you maximize your earnings? Let's dive right into it. First and foremost, it's all about consistency. Just like any other endeavor, the more time and effort you invest, the more you'll reap. So make it a habit to take surveys regularly. Set aside a specific time each day or week to complete these surveys. Whether it's during your morning coffee or while you unwind in the evening, consistency is key. Next, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Signing up for multiple survey sites can exponentially increase your earning potential. Each site has a unique set of surveys, and diversifying your portfolio, so to speak, will provide you with a wider range of opportunities. Just remember, quality over quantity. It's better to be active and engaged on a handful of sites than to be sporadic across a dozen. Now you might be tempted to breeze through the surveys or provide answers you think the researchers want to hear. But here's the thing, honesty pays. Survey companies value accurate and honest feedback. They have mechanisms in place to detect inconsistent answers, which could lead to disqualification. So, always be truthful in your responses. Not only does this uphold the integrity of market research, but it also ensures you remain in good standing with the survey companies. Additionally, keep an eye out for higher-paying surveys. These may require more time or involve more complex questions, but they offer a significantly higher reward. It's about being smart with your time and choosing the surveys that give you the best return on your investment. Lastly, consider referring your friends. Many survey sites offer referral bonuses, meaning you'll earn a commission every time your referred friend completes a survey. It's a win-win situation. With these strategies, you can maximize your earnings from paid surveys. So, start implementing these tips today and watch your earnings grow. Remember, every little bit counts, and with patience and perseverance, you can turn paid surveys into a lucrative side hustle. Earning money through paid surveys is a simple, straightforward process. We've covered a lot of ground today, and I hope you're feeling ready to dive in. Let's do a quick recap. We started by defining what paid surveys are. They're essentially questionnaires provided by market research companies, designed to gather consumer feedback. These companies pay you for your insights because your opinions are valuable in shaping the products and services of tomorrow. Next, we delved into how to discern legitimate paid survey sites from the scams. Remember, a legitimate site will never ask you to pay for access, and it should always clearly outline its privacy policy and how it plans to use your data. We also talked about signing up for these sites. It's generally a simple process, but be prepared to provide some basic demographic information. This helps survey providers match you with relevant surveys. Finally, we shared some tips for maximizing your earnings. Remember to stay active, sign up for multiple sites, and always be honest in your responses. So there you have it, an easy-to-follow guide to earning money through paid surveys. It's an accessible, flexible way to boost your income, all while sharing your opinions and influencing the market. Start your journey with paid surveys today, and you could have extra cash in your pocket by next week. So,